There will not be a green-white checker today. Could have had my money on that.
Around, bud.
Carl Edwards to the white flag. Doc?
And it is a motor issue with the 32 car. It is internal in the engine. It is popping and missing and sputtering and getting worse. They're going to try to milk this thing for one more lap and finish. What a gallant effort today. A gallant effort for Jacques Villeneuve.
Boy, Doc, you got that right. This guy has been a great driver today. He's really been flying. Hate to see this happen to this team.
So Carl Edwards now with a gap back to Ron Fellows of almost 3 seconds on his white flag lap. If he gets it around to the finish line, he'll have led 35 of the 50 laps today. It had its moments, but he has been dominant, that's for sure. Up the hill, turn number 6 for the final time.
Did not practice on Friday over in Sears Point, qualifying the Cup car. He practiced a little test session they had on Thursday. He was the fastest car in that session.
He got on me the other day. I roughed him up a little bit for not testing in Kentucky. He said, hey, Rusty, I mean, come on. I'm trying to make...
Tony Ave going around.
Both Ave and Paul Menards spun.
But I told Carl, you tested here, and you qualified great. Looks like he's getting ready to win this race. Just proves that practice is good.
It does help.
Off the carousel corner, down to the kink. And then he'll head for Kettle Bottoms for the final time in Canada Corner. Carl Edwards, less than half a lap from victory lane. Ford, winless so far, 2010. Remember, they told us a couple of weeks ago at Nashville, Jack Roush came out and said on a Ford media conference call, they had found some parts that weren't up to their specifications, had removed them, replaced them in their system, started running better that week at Nashville. A couple of second-place finishes for Carl, and now he's going to make it third week in a top 2 finish, and he's going to win this one.
Well, it sounds like Jack knows what he's talking about. This whole team has done a fantastic job for him.
Final time up the hill. The first name on the winner's trophy at Road America in the NASCAR Nationwide Series will be Carl Edwards. He dominates and wins the Bucyrus 200.
In the field all day long. Hell of a race car driver. One awesome race car driver. One more awesome race car. Great pit crew.
Had to do it the hard way. Had to come up through the field after making that caution flag pit stop.
Edwards winning by 4.3 seconds. Ron Fellows will finish second. Brendan Gaughan third. Brad Keselowski protects most of his point lead with a 4th place run. And Owen Kelly will round out the top 5.
Hell of a car. Great job.
It was all the magic shifter.
Yep. I think I'm taking the Sears Point now.
It sure didn't hurt.
All right, Doc.
Keselowski got a little bit loose getting into 3.
White flag. Shades of Atlanta for Carl's first Cup win.
Right on your bumper. White flag.
To the outside, but he's got one more lap to deal with Brad Keselowski. Keselowski fights back on the inside.
Whatever happens now, this race...
High touch. Keselowski gets into Edwards. They save it. Drag race down the backstretch now.
That's that half car length I was talking about. They both survived it. Let's see what happens in turn 3.
Reed Sorensen waiting in the wings. Here's Keselowski on the inside. Carl Edwards, can he make it stick on the outside? Brad thought he had the best car all night. Took the inside line on the restart. This is going to be down to the wire. High touch. He spun out. Carl gets into Keselowski. Carl Edwards will win.
That's it. Checkered flag. Good job, man. You are the man. He deserves it. Good job.
I just hope Keselowski's okay here. That was a hard hit, guys.
That was ugly.
Wreck behind you. Just slow it down.
Ugly.
Slow it down. There's a big wreck here.
Big contact on Keselowski as the other cars racing to the finish came to the line. And Keselowski got spun around hard. Carl Edwards going for the win.
We're going to have plenty to talk about here.
Well, there's no question. Damage to the 60 as they came to the line. And there's Brad moving around in the 22 car. That is very, very good news.
And this is 2 problem weeks for Brad. Hate it for him. Run out of gas last weekend. Crashes at the start-finish line this weekend. But boy, he was running great tonight. A good car throughout the night for Brad.
Let's take a look at how this happened. Did Carl wreck Brad?
Making it pay for him.
Yeah, Kyle tried to go to the high side there, see if he could make a big run. That cost him a lot of time.
White flag out, 1.5 miles to go. Carl Edwards looking for win number 3 of 2010. He's not going to win the championship, but it looks like he's going to win this race. Down the backstretch, Kyle Busch not going to be able to even give him a challenge. And the man in third, the butterflies in his stomach have got to be just enormous. Carl comes and takes the checker.
Job, buddy. Come get the checkered flag.
And here comes your champion. Brad Keselowski finishes third and takes it home here at Texas with 2 races remaining. The 26-year-old from Rochester Hills, and look at Mom. She can breathe again.
Well, certainly a big day for this family. Just a terrific season by Brad Keselowski. This entire team.
Thank you.
It is the first NASCAR championship for Penske Racing, the first Dodge driver to win a Nationwide Series championship. And when we come back, we've got a lot of celebrating to do here. There is Carl Edwards. He's got 1 more mile to go for his 29th career win. If he finishes it off, it'll be the 4th time he has won back-to-back, and it'll be his 4th win of 2010. And is this a precursor of tomorrow, because he'll start on pole for the Sprint Cup race here at Phoenix International Raceway. Coming out of turn number 4. Who cares that the sun's in your eyes? There's the checkered flag, and the winner, Carl Edwards, by a 5-second margin. It's going to take a long time. There's Harvick coming across. This is the battle.
Best car I've ever had in the Nationwide Series. Thank you.
Colin Brown is going to get around Justin Allgaier for that 7th position. You can see Stenhouse, Stephen Wallace round out the top 10, and there is Brian Scott in 11th with a good comeback run by Mike Bliss, who started dead last in this field, to finish in 12th.
I think see Allgaier not happy with that move by Almirola.
A little disagreement there.
You can hear the crowd in the background as the guys make it down towards pit road. I think the
car next week, 12 just drove in the side of us, killed.
Newman's third. Logano is in 4th. In the final lap here goes Jeff Burton around. And the big question is, can Jimmy Johnson make it on fuel?
He's kept Kevin Harvick behind him also, watching the battle.
Carl Edwards down into 3.
Bud. You only got 3/4 of a lap. Let him go if you need to.
There it is.
42's out of gas in front of you on the bottom.
You heard it. Montoya has run out of fuel, but here comes Carl Edwards. He's done it. He swept the weekend. And now, who's going to end up ahead in the chase? There's Jimmy. Here comes Harvick. They're both heading for the stripe. And they cross with Johnson in 5th. Harvick in 6th place. Kenseth 7th. And Denny Hamlin is limping home after having to make that stop in 12th position.
Boys, that's the way to end the streak right there. Fast car, good mileage. Woo! All right, we won!
He breaks a 70-race winless streak. And Bob Osborne, he is one happy guy, even though you'll never see him change that. He's going to come up on the white flag lap. There it is. Just one more circuit.
He won a good lap.
Nothing any of these guys can do. That hammering you hear is the sound of the nail of the final coffin on the Chase contenders' hopes of upsetting Jimmy Johnson.
Got a lot of champagne. Half a lap, bud.
Carl Edwards is going to win the race, but coming through turns 3 and 4, the championship is going to go to Jimmy Johnson. And if you don't think he's going to be one of the greatest, think again.
You're looking at the 5-time champion.
You're looking at him.